Hello everyone, I'm Teacher Michael, an English teacher with over 10 years of in-classroom teaching experience and the co-founder of Lang Club. I host online English conversation sessions nearly every day where students can improve their spoken English. Visit langclub.live for more information or click the link in the notes below. Today, I want to talk to you about accent development for English learners at the B1 and B2 levels and beyond. One of the most common questions that I am asked by learners is, how can I improve my accent? Many English learners worry about their accent and feel that it is a major barrier to being understood. However, I'm here to tell you that accent is not nearly as important as you might think. While having a good accent can certainly help you sound more like a native speaker, it's not the most important aspect of speaking English fluently and clearly. In fact, it is perfectly possible to be understood, even if you have a noticeable accent. It's really not a big deal. As long as you focus on making yourself understood and use correct grammar and vocabulary, you will be able to communicate effectively. Now, let's talk about the different types of proper and native English. English is a global language that is spoken by millions of people all around the world. And every country, region, and even city can have its own unique accent and dialect. There's no single correct way to speak English, and there is no single native accent that is superior to any other. In fact, even within the same country, you will find a wide range of accents and dialects. Native speakers genuinely do not care about accent. It's far more important to be able to speak clearly. So, what's more important than accent when it comes to being clear and fluent in English? The answer is pronunciation, intonation, and stress. Pronunciation refers to how you say individual words and sounds. Intonation refers to the rise and fall of your voice when you speak. Stress refers to the emphasis you put on certain syllables or words in a sentence. By focusing on these aspects of English, you can make sure that you are very clearly understood no matter what accent you speak with. Here are a few tips for improving your pronunciation. Listen to native speakers. One of the best ways to improve your pronunciation is to listen to native speakers and try to imitate their accent and intonation. You can do this by watching TV shows, movies, or YouTube videos in English, or by listening to English language radio stations or podcasts. Practice individual sounds. English has a lot of sounds that might not exist in your native language, so it's important to practice them in isolation. Next, let's talk about intonation. Intonation refers to the rise and fall of your voice when you speak, and it can carry a lot of meaning in English. Here are some examples. Rising intonation for yes or no questions. When you ask a question in English where the answer is yes or no, your voice should go up at the end of the sentence. For example, are you going to the party tonight? Your voice will rise on the word tonight. The answer would have a falling intonation. For example, yes, I'm going to the party tonight. Your voice will fall on the word tonight, emphasizing words. You can also use intonation to emphasize certain words in a sentence. For example, I'm not going to the party tonight. Emphasizing the word not by making your voice go up on it. I'm not going to the party tonight. Listen to how native speakers talk. Practice shadowing. You can do this by playing a video of someone with a clear voice, pausing it after a sentence or two, and then trying to repeat it back, mimicking their intonation exactly. Stress is another important aspect of speaking English clearly. Stress refers to the emphasis you put on certain syllables or words in a sentence. Here are a few simple examples. Putting stress on the correct syllable. English has lots of words with multiple syllables, and it's important to stress the correct syllable when you say them. For example, banana. It's stressed on the second syllable. Banana. We don't say banana or banana. Proper word stress is super important if you want to sound natural and native when you're speaking. There's also stress on important words. When you're speaking English, you can stress the most important words in a sentence. For example, in the sentence, I love to eat pizza. You stress the words love, eat, and pizza to emphasize the meaning of the sentence. Record yourself. Recording yourself speaking English can help you identify areas where you need to improve your pronunciation. Listen to your recordings and pay attention to your intonation, stress, and individual sounds. Play back the recorded audio and then compare yourself to the native speaker from the video, film, or series that you were shadowing. How do they compare? In what ways was your sentence different? In conclusion, I just want to encourage all English learners not to worry too much about their accent. While having a good accent can be a bonus in some ways, it's actually really not as important as being able to speak clearly and fluently. In fact, an accent can be a point of pride. I'm proud of my accent. I'm from the southern US, I do have a slight southern accent, and that's great. Some people are proud of their British accent, or their New York accent, or their Scottish accent. By focusing on pronunciation, intonation, and stress, you can make sure that you're understood by others even if you do have an accent. If you want to practice and improve your English speaking, check out Lang Club. I host English conversational speaking practice sessions all throughout the week. It's a great way to become more fluent and improve your conversation skills while meeting people from all around the world. Visit langclub.live for more information and to see when the next conversation session will be held. I'll see you there.